Hey everyone, welcome back to our web development series. So, if you have been following along, we already built the structure of our website with HTML and styled it with CSS. But what if you want your website to respond to your actions, like clicking a button, showing a alert, or changing content without reloading the page? If you click the button, it should change or show an alert or something need to be happen without reloading the page. That's where JavaScript comes in, the programming language of the web. In today's video, we will learn JavaScript from scratch, covering variables types, data types, functions, DOM, document object model, and events, and much more. So open your VS Code, let's dive into it. JavaScript is a programming language that lets you add interactivity, logic, and functionality to your website. It is used for displaying messages, creating animations, validating forms, interacting with APIs, and so much more. There are two ways to use JavaScript in web page: internal JavaScript, external JavaScript. Internal JavaScript is used in HTML within the script tag. So let's see an example. Just take an HTML structure. So simply you can take a script tag, and within the script tag you can write our JavaScript logic. Suppose I'm just using the alert. So I'm going to run this. So we get the alert message because we used the JavaScript code here within the script tag. So this is the use. This is how we use JavaScript in internally. So if you have want to use the JavaScript externally, we can create a new file, demo.js. In this, we can write our JavaScript code. I'm just copy pasting this alert message. So then we need to import this JavaScript file. So just within the script tag, give the src and give the file name demo.js. So that's it. So you can see the message again. Get we get the message again. That means this JavaScript file was working. So this is the ways of using JavaScript in HTML. Next, here internal JavaScript. Here internal way was used for small tests and external way was used for larger projects or larger tests. Always put scripts before the body tag. Before closing the body tag, we should close the script tag before closing the body tag. Within the body, we can't do script tag. It is not that much efficient. We can do before the body tag or after the body tag. So now let's understand JavaScript building blocks. Here the concepts we have: statements end with the semicolon, case sensitivity, comments. Here comments are two types. If the single, as we see in C language, we have two types of comments: double slash or slash star some message star slash. These are the two messages we have in JavaScript. Comments we have in JavaScript. And here every statement, the statement which we have used in JavaScript, it should end with the semicolon. Suppose I have given a let a is equal to 10. So here it should end with the semicolon. And JavaScript is a case sensitive. Next, in JavaScript, we have variables like variable store values. There are three ways to store the variables. We have three ways like where, let, const. Where it is the old way of storing the values. Let is the modern way and block scoped. And const is unchangeable. Like const is once we have assigned the value to the const variable, we can't change the value again. So that is the concept of const, let, and var values. In the previous or older versions of JavaScript, we use var predominantly, but at the latest version of JavaScript, var not used that much, and let and const came into the picture. The data types we have are string, number, boolean, array, object, null, and undefined. Here we can perform arithmetic operations, assignment operations, logical operations, comparison operations using the operators plus, minus, multiplication, dividend, and modular dividend, and or and are also used. Let's see one example. Let take a variable like x is equal to 10 and y is equal to 10, end with semicolon. To display in console, we need to write the code like console.log x plus y. So just check in the, so we can remove this source file here. We don't need this. Just check in console, press F12 or press right click and inspect. We can see the console. Here this is the console. In console we can see that 20. Here x plus y means 10 plus 10, that is 20. In console the correct answer was displayed. Next we can see the functions. Functions group code to run multiple times. As we know, functions are used to run the code multiple times as we need. Suppose write a function here. Function. In this function, make an alert like welcome. Now I need to, sorry, we need, here we need to give the name, function name. Your function name is great. Now I need to run this function. Just give the great and initialize here. The function automatically executed as we declared here. So alert message was came. Alert welcome. With parameters also we can give the functions like I'm giving grade of 10 comma 10. Here those values can be stored in a plus a comma b, and I'm returning or a plus b. The 20 was k. So this is the functions with parameter and without parameters. Next, conditions. Here conditions make decisions. So we have, as we see in C program, we have if else else if and all these condition statements. Here also we have if else conditions. and here we have if else and switch cases also. In JavaScript, we have loops for while, do while, as we see in C program. So talking about those loops are time waste. We already know that. So let's jump into the arrays. Arrays also we know that array stores multiple values. Here suppose let's see an example like I'm taking an array. In this array I'm giving the values like apple, banana, console.log, app of 0. So apples was displayed because I take the 0th index of the array. So as we seen in some programming languages, we have some methods like dot push, dot pop, and dot length, which are used to push the element, pop the element, and find the length of the array. Next, we have object to store key value pairs. Objects use it to store the key value pairs. Here we can have nested objects, array inside objects. Let's see an example for objects. Suppose let person is equal to, we need to give the curly brace. Within the curly brace we give the key corresponding value. I'm giving the corresponding value and make the comma, again key corresponding value, again semicolon. So as we seen here the object was created. So we can print the object with the person to represent the key to corresponding value dot name. Here Mr. Dev need to be displayed. So it was displayed. Next, document object model. DOM is a document object model which allows JavaScript to change the page content. Suppose in body tag you have an element like h1 text1 with before changing. So here what was displaying text1 before changing. Okay. If now I want to change the content in the h1 tag when we click a button. Suppose the button is here like click me. On click was used. As you know, on click is used to do the function when clicking the button. Change name was the function name. Change was the function name. Function change. Now where the element is h1 elements value need to be changed. I'm giving an id title. Based on this title id, I'm going to change the content. So for this whole web page is a document. Within this document, this is the title id. So document dot title, that means id, get element by id. So I'm giving like this, document dot get element by id. What is the elements id? Title. We need to give here title dot, what we need to do within this title, we need to change the content. So inner html is equal to our desired text, new text after change. So just click it. So it was working. This is the function of in document object model. We have different types of document object methods like class, element by class, get element by query, params, and etc. So we, like this We- Not only dot inner HTML, you can change the color dot style dot color, change the value like dot value, or add the class name like class list dot add. Next, events. As we seen previously, we have used here on click event. Like this, we have on hover event, on change event, on about event, on can play, on change, on contest, on drag. So many events are there. Events handle user actions. So on submit also is there. These are the events which we use to start or run the program with some function. So let's make a simple counter. So I'm going to create a simple counter like p. Here I have given 0. So this 0 should be increased step by step, like 0, 1, 2, 3, etc. So for this I'm writing the code like, if we click the button, it should increase the count. Add here on click event. Use the function add. Function add. What we need to do, retrieve the element at the p. So I'm giving some id for p. Id is equal to count. So document dot get element by id of count dot. What we need to do, its inner HTML need to retrieve. So inner HTML is equal to some value c. Let c is equal to, what is the c? 0. Suppose 0. Here also 0. Here also 0. So I'm going to increase the c when the function was called. So let's declare it outside the function. Let's C++. So this is the function for the on click event. Just check it out. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So as we seen, function was working. This is the simple counter using JavaScript. See some beautiful features JavaScript have, like set timeout, set interval. So I'm going to explain about set timeout. In JavaScript, the set timeout function allows you to run a piece of code after a certain amount of time, but only one time. Only once was executed. Here the code you want to run after the time delay is, just write the code. I'm going to write the code here. Here I'm using for set timeout. Set timeout. Here in set timeout, here timeout, after the comma we need to give the time. Here 1000 means 1 second, 3000 means 3 seconds. So within the set timeout, I'm giving the function like console dot log. It need to give the hello after every 3 seconds. Just check the console. Hello 1 2 3. So first to 3 seconds, so it waited for 3 seconds, then after it displays the message. If you want to display the message continuously, after a period of time, like interval, set interval 1 to 3, hello was printed. Here we can see the 2 number, 3 number. That means every 3 seconds the message was printing. This is the use of allow the set interval and set timeout. And this is the difference between the set timeout and set interval, where set timeout only execute only one time for a period of time, but set interval makes executed continuously for a period of time like 3 seconds, 3 seconds and executing. This is the basic difference between the set timeout and set interval. These are very useful in the JavaScript. A- like a beautiful features which is available in JavaScript. This is a beautiful feature. These are the beautiful features we have in JavaScript. And that's a wrap for module 4. We learned JavaScript basics, functions, DOM, events, and built a small project. If you enjoyed it, like the video, comment your favorite part, and don't forget to subscribe. Next up, we will build something amazing, full-fledged projects, combining everything we have learned. See you in module 5. Stay motivated and keep coding, and more bites of knowledge on your way.